Well, alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is One Casual Heretic, and I'm coming in with another Alpha Strike battle report. Today, it's going to be a 150 PV game. The mercenary unit, one of the channel mercenary units, Calamity's Cavaliers, going up against the Jade Falcon group. So, 150 PV, it is Ill Clan era. So, for the mercenaries, Fire Moth D, Pouncer T, Catapult K2K, and a Timberwolf Prime, because, who doesn't want a Timberwolf? So, and before I forget to mention it, all the mercenaries are skill 4. Now, for our Jade Falcon enemies, Thunderbolt 2C, Summoner A, and a Rifleman C3. And all 3 Jade Falcons are going to be skill 3. So, it's just going to be a stand-up fight. Let's see who goes first. Tied. Well, obviously, mercenaries, Jade Falcon, blue and green. You know what's going on here. So, it looks like our mercenaries have the initiative. So, first up is going to be looks like our rifleman. So, first one's going to be our rifleman. And we are starting Mech Warrior A, because I believe this is the default. Before a unit is moving, if it has no enemies within 30, no, because there are no enemies on the field. It's going to want to be out of line of sight to as many enemies as possible. And the only thing it can do is cautious, but where can it go? Probably just wants to probably just gonna, probably wants to go over there. Round sprint, there are no enemies within 42, so, yep. He is just gonna sprint behind there. And we're just gonna kind of tuck him behind that building right there. So first, might as well, let's go ahead and take our Pouncer. And we'll move our Pouncer right there. Right beside the building. And with the front loaded rule, which I do normally use, we need to move 2 to their 1. So, catapult. Next up, our brawler. There are enemy units within 12. No. There are 3 enemies in line of sight. No, so just move towards the nearest. So 10 inches. Probably put them right about there. Just kind of move towards the nearest, which would probably be that Pouncer. Not adding that because the Pouncer is within 30 inches of the edge. So next up, might as well go with the Timberwolf. Don't want to move Fire Moth just yet. Should put Timberwolf right about there. And up. Probably don't think that Pouncer is, well, it's probably like right on the line. So 10, 12, blue. Who does it want to go after? It's going to want to go after that Timberwolf. Occupied woods and no enemies within 12. So can't get into the woods, but can get to the outside and get some cover from those woods. Just kind of show you where everything's at. And our fire moth. Nope, our fire moth, right about there. It's a cheeky little fire moth. I mean, it's a fire moth. It's kind of what they do. So, Jade Falcons did lose the initiative, so they will shoot first. So first up, Rifleman sprinted. 24, lowest armor, red command list. Lowest TMM, highest point value, highest size. Well, if you want something within 24, now it does also say the least armor. And that would be that fire moth. And let's take a look. No, I don't think it can see the fire moth, so. Pouncer should be right within 24. But it will be shooting through the woods to get to him. So, 5 at medium. So, for that Thunderbolt shoot, it's going to be 3, 4, 5 for range, 6 for the woods, 7, 8, 9. And I see 2 hits. Next up would be the Summoner. 24 inches. Can't hit the rear, but it can go after the blue command list, which would be that Timberwolf, because it matches at least 2 out of 3 of these. So, Summoner, Timberwolf. Oh yeah, definitely within 24. 4 at medium. So 3, 4, 5, 6 for the woods, 7, 8, 9. See, 1 hit. Just 1 hit. Okay. So now, Cavaliers will return fire. Might as well just start with that fire moth. That's within short of that rifleman. So, 4. So 4, and then 5's to hit. It's a miss. So we got 2 hits on that rifleman. Next up, might as well have that Timberwolf. Return fire, so 4, 5, 6 for range, 7, 8, 9. 5 dice at medium. 5 at medium. Oh, I dropped those. We're going to re-roll them. So I see 2 hits. Next up, our Pouncer. Same target. Definitely within medium. Not shooting through enough woods to block line of sight, so. And then this Pouncer does have the heat. If this one hits, that will be the heat. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So no heat, but 1 hit. Last is our catapult. He's going to go all in, same target, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got 1 more hit on that summoner. And that's going to be it for turn 1. Now for turn 2, we are swapping the D. Enemy unit within 24 of Indian appearance. Any of your units has team of 3 or more, and definitely do. Alright, so who has initiative this turn? Mercenaries do. Why do they keep getting initiative? Last game I played, they were all initiative. So, first up, Rifleman. There are no check mark to nearest. So for him, so just, he wants to get far away, he wants to be in cover, he wants to occupy woods. Moves 8 inches, so that will be just enough to get him into those woods. So for my next move, or well, my first 2 moves, because front loaded, move the catapult right there, and the pouncer will move into the water. Next up is our brawler. Are there any check mark units within 18? Yes. So he wants to get within 18, he wants to shoot yellow. Lowest armor, highest short range, lowest structure. Well, I mean, that would... As far as check mark enemies go, that would be the pouncer. So, might as well start moving towards it. It's gonna have enough to get into the woods over there. Yeah, my next move, Timberwolf. And now our summoner. So it looks like it's going to be aggressive. Wants to get within 10 or 18. And occupy woods, cover versus enemies. So yellow. I think the best thing it wants to do is move into those woods. And my last move. Move the fire moth over there. Might have been smarter to move behind, but I'm not going to do that to the aces. And plus, super high TMM, they might just end up wasting some shots on him. So, mercenaries did win initiative. Oh, look at that, rifleman. So, 6. So, if he wants to go within 6 first, that's definitely going to be that fire moth. So, yeah. So, 3, 7s to hit. If it gets 2 7s, that's a dead fire moth. It's a miss. And you did get it up, so fire moth gambled and lost. Well, I made a bad move, but that's on me. Next up, Thunderbolt doesn't have anybody within 6, but yellow command list. Lowest armor, highest short range, lowest structure. I think it wants to shoot that Pouncer because lowest armor, lowest structure. It can actually kill that Pouncer. So we're going to shoot at that Pouncer from over there to over there. So Thunderbolt 2C has 5 at medium. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3 hits. That will be a crit into the Pouncer. So what's our crit? 7 MP hit. Oof. That's gonna hurt. So our last one is gonna be our Summoner. 24 yellow command list. I think he's just gonna try and finish off that Pouncer. Might as well. And oh no. Now it doesn't shoot as well at short range, but it's in short range. 1 point of health left. So 3, 4, 5, 6 for the water. Yeah. They all hit. That Pouncer's going down. So Mercenary's turn to shoot. So we'll start with that Timberwolf into that wounded Summoner. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So miss. We got 1 hit. We got 2 hits from the Timberwolf. Its armor's gone. Catapult going in. Still at medium. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 damage from that catapult. So what did I say? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 hit. And on our Summoner, what's the crit? 10. Fire control. Next up, our Pouncer. We gotta try and get rid of that Summoner. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, Pouncer. 1 hit. But what's our critical? 7 MP hit. And now our Fire Moth is in short range, but we gotta try and get rid of that Summoner. And since it's dead, it's just gonna overheat by 1. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoop, is it 9? Yeah. Yeah, it needs 9s. Ugh. So yeah, oh! Fire Moth came through. Fire Moth came through by a lot. That's going to be 3 hits. That's going to be enough to finish off that Summoner. Oof. Mercenaries are in trouble, so if you lost... Yeah, I think I actually lost less points. So B. Alright, so we're back down 2-2, and this is not in the Mercenaries' favor. So B. So B, add 2 to your initiative, and if they don't get initiative on this one, I mean, come on. The universe just does not like the Aces deck. To your unit with the highest medium, highest armor. So that would be the Thunderbolt, obviously. So, initiative. So I roll a 1 on the initiative when they have the +2. only when they have the +2. So, my first unit, I think I'll move my Timberwolf back behind this turret. Let me see who's going first. So, I'm going to say yes to that. 14 yellow. So, yeah, it's going to want to follow that Timberwolf. Where does it want to go? And cover occupied woods. So, this guy. Just getting a beat on that Timberwolf. I'm a catapult. You move 10. We'll move you into water in short range of that rifleman. And now what does our Thunderbolt want to do? Ideal is red, checked and within 10. No, it's not. There are at least 3 enemies within line of sight in 24. Well, I don't have 3 units, but it can see everything, so in the nearest. So it's gonna start thunderbolting towards that catapult. May not have been the best move, but this is where we're at. Mercenaries are getting beat hard. Probably shouldn't have done that earlier with the fire moth, but like I said, it would have felt unfair, a little dirty to do that with the fire moth. Just keep waiting for the last. But our catapult, might as well start putting shots into that rifleman. So 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 1 for the woods, 1 for team. So 6s. So it looks like we got 2 hits. Timberwolf, same thing. Just gonna fire into that rifleman. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 1 hit. So just 1 hit on that rifleman. Oof. Not good. So, oh crap, I should move. Oh well. Hit target's rear, attacked by ally, yellow command list. Lowest TMM, highest armor. So it's going to want to shoot that Timberwolf. So rifleman, Timberwolf. So 4 at medium. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That guy down there, 8 8s. Ooh, 2 hits. 2 hits. Barely dodged critical. And now our Thunderbolt. Hit target's rear, red command list. Yeah. It's also shooting that Timberwolf. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 1, 2. 2 hits. Not bad. Timberwolf still has armor, but not bad. So, it's the end of turn 3. Nope, stay on B. So we stay on there. Alright, we are on turn 4. So, Falcons do have +2 thanks to that card, so they will have initiative this turn. So, first, just inch that catapult through the water there. Next up, Brawler. Well, yeah, Thunderbolt goes first. This unit has more armor than damage rating. Yeah. So, just going to want to move towards. Yep. It's got the movement to get into the water, so why not? So now, Timberwolf. Just going to move right over there. What does our rifleman want to do? No, it does have check within 12. So it wants to move away. No enemies within 12. So I think it's going to want to move just towards the back over there. Just kind of move it towards over there. So this is where we're at. So Mercs lost initiative, so we will shoot first. Ooh, that guy moved far away. But catapult into him. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One hit. Oof. That is enough to get the armor, though. So, Timberwolf. He'll take a chance. Do the same thing. 4, 5, 6 range. 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 8's to hit. Miss. He only got 1 hit. Ouch. That is into the structure. Into the guts. Into the core. So, what's our crit? 5 for nothing. Oh. Forgot to flip that. Does shoot first. Hit target's rear. Yellow command list. He's going to shoot the Timberwolf. Is he within short? No. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Ooh. So we got 3 hits and critical on that Timberwolf. Youch. What's critical? 6. Weapon hit. Ouch. So, where's that rifleman going? 6, 12, attacked by ally. Timberwolf. It's going after the Timberwolf. Why wouldn't it? So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 1 hit. But it is critical. 6. That's going to be another weapon hit. Alright. So that is the end of turn 4. Nothing's really changed, so we're going to stay on B. Alright. Oof. We are whittling each other down, but that Timberwolf and that Rifleman are hurting bad. Thunderbolt Catapult still fresh, but who knows how that'll go. Mercs, not in a good spot, because I still have that +2 to initiative. Hey, Mercenaries win it. Lucky guys. So, that Brawler's going to move first. Wants to occupy wood, so I think the best move is for him to move back into there. Timberwolf. Let me see. Probably a bad move, but we're going to get aggressive. Yeah, we're going to get real aggressive. Next up is that Rifleman. Where does he want to go? Yeah, so 10, 18 yellow, occupy woods. And line of sight to as little enemies as possible, so. I think that will give him line of sight to that Timberwolf, and that will put him out of sight of the catapult. But catapult, he's gonna go and chase him down. So that's where we're at. So shoots first, 6, 12. So yeah, he's gonna shoot that Timberwolf. So Thunderbolt into Timberwolf. So still has 5 shots. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 to hit Timberwolf. Probably made another mistake, but it's just a game. So, 2. Oh. Only 2 hits. Oh no. Bullets are critical. 6. That's another weapon hit. Come on. Leave the Timberwolves' weapons alone. Alright, so he's going to try and finish off that Timberwolf. That's the best move for him. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah. Wait, 1 health? Ooh, barely got him. That Timberwolf will be going down. But before I remove him, he's going to shoot that Thunderbolt. We are going to overheat. Heals down to 3, so we're going to get 4 dice back. So 4, 5, 6, 7 to hit that. No? Let's have the catapult shoot that rifleman first. So 4 5s. So 2 hits. It's a crit. 8. Weapon. Haha. Now you lost a weapon. Timberwolf, you know what? We're going to try and finish out that rifleman. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to try and finish him off. We got 2 to go. We got 4 dice, so 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Because he's got partial from that rock. So 8s to hit. Ooh. Looks like we got the 2 we needed. So that rifleman does go down. Timberwolf does take it with him. So, let me see. We lost more, so we're going to go to C. Alright, so all we got left is that Catapult and Thunderbolt, and that Catapult's in trouble. But, just how the game went. So, Falcons will have initiative. So what does my Catapult want to do? Probably just wants to move back into that water. Thunderbolt. Just gonna move closer to him. That should put him within short range of that Catapult. Not looking good for the Catapult. He's going to need to get real lucky to survive this. So, Catapult, Mercs lost initiative. So, he'll be shooting first. Just 3 is short, no overheat. So, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 hit on that Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt will return fire. I mean, it's only got 1 target, so do I even need to flip this anymore? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7s. So we got 1, 2, 4 hits on that Catapult. Youch. Okay, so we're moving on to turn 5. Initiative. Mercs have it. There are 3 enemies, so he wants to move towards the nearest. Well, Catapult can't really get around him because it used the movement to get out of the water. It's not really going to have that movement, so it can't really do much more than take him head on. Kind of doesn't really have anywhere else to run to. No other cover he can... Well... Nah. That's about all he can do, is just move enough to get his team in. So, Thunderbolt shoots first. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5, 6 is to hit Thunderbolt. Oof. All 5 hit. All 5 hit. What's the crit on our catapult? 6. We already know what that is. That's happened 4 times this game. So now our catapult return fire. So 4, 5, 6, 7. It gets 1 hit. Yeah. So, initiative. Falcons. So, mercenary. Let me see. It's about 1. So, it's about 8. So, he's going to try to get out of town. He's just going to shift over here. Try to finish off that catapult. Catapult does get to go first, though, because it lost initiative. So, weapon hit. Catapult. 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 Need you to focus. This is your last chance. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. So Thunderbolt into that catapult, might as well. Can overheat 2. So 3, 4, 5. And we're going to overheat the 2 because why not? Just need to get 1, 5. Oh yeah, we got it. So the catapult does go down. And that will be a Jade Falcon victory. Alright, so that was the end of the game. The lone survivor was a Thunderbolt 2C with only 2 points of armor damage. So I was making these lists and I'm like, let's bring some beefier boys. Let's bring some muscle. And that muscle really came through because 2 of these guys were pretty fragile and I probably should have stuck to the same cheap, wait till last, moving behind, but again, I don't know. That just would have felt too gamey, and they both went down the same turn. I thought he at least would have taken some more shots, but he didn't. But, that's how the dice rolled. It's a good thing that the aces win sometime because, it's cool that they won. That's it for me. This was the end of a Ill Clan Era battle report. Hope you guys liked it. Hopefully if I get the chance to do this again, you'll join me again. And if you have any ideas on what I should maybe paint up or do next as far as like faction wise, just let me know. I'll be listening. Again, I hope you guys liked it and I hope y'all have a good night.